Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Yeah. Boom.
That was beautiful. Carlos.
I like to thank a few people for that. Thanks, John Mayer, for writing and producing one of the greatest songs of all time. First and foremost, I'd like to thank me for having the musical ability to sing like a fucking angel.
I can agree with that.
I gotta deal with that.
I can definitely agree with that.
I would like to thank La Carnitas for making phenomenal drinks, getting me in the mood to say some spicy shit, say some shit. With this tariff shit going on, I'm finna
I love it.
go nuclear this episode.
Oh no,
This might be the one, Ryan.
I wasn't prepared for this.
This might be the one. I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know now.
I was not prepared for this.
Yeah. So.
Oh God.
That's what it is. That's the episode we're gonna have this week, man. We're gonna have I'm a few drinks deep right now, and I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna, there's gonna be some stuff y'all gonna hear that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
Wow.
I don't say that often, and when I do bring that up, it's some non-lightly shit's gonna follow.
We're not joking this time.
Yeah.
Look.
Uh-oh.
You think we've been joking the last couple episodes? 187 episodes?
Boom.
I think we're on murder. I think we're on 187 today.
Uh-oh. It's a 187 on the uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I did not anticipate that.
Oh,
A
plus reference.
187
That is an A plus reference. Wow. It's a 187 on the and you don't stop. Okay, Ryan.
That's
okay.
Crazy. I actually have to double check that right now.
I need
to make sure.
Look, because that was last week. 186. So yeah, it was 187. Yeah.
Wow.
One
of the murder capital.
episode.
Okay, so who are you murdering first?
Oh, crazy. Or just call it twins, like the song reference, Yeah, and you don't stop. Okay. Well, let's start it off, man. Doon 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 doon. Doon doon doon. Yeah, it's the young world. Let's go down with Carlos and Ryan, and yeah, it's a young world. It's the blank with Carlos and Ryan on the podcast. Doom doom doom.
That's pretty dope.
Doom doom doom. Yeah. How's that?
That was dope.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I love it.
Welcome to another edition, another week, another episode with Carlos and Ryan. I want to say a big thank you before we get into things. Actually, you know what? Say hi to the children before I say my thank you.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Friday if you happen to listen on the Friday, and happy weekend if you happen to listen on the weekend.
And Eid Mubarak if it's Eid this weekend.
Yes, I believe it is. Something like that. But yeah, welcome to another episode with Carlos and I. Episode 187, man. It's crazy. I was thinking about like how close we are to 200.
And we're pretty close.
We're fairly close. And then our actual date anniversary came up.
It was this week?
Was this week.
Just yesterday, actually, I believe.
Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday.
So happy anniversary,
babe.
What,
5 years?
Yeah.
Has it been 5 years?
Since we 4 years.
4 years?
4 years?
4 years, I think it has been 4 years.
Happy anniversary, babe.
Happy anniversary, man.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, a lot of growth that we still have to do, a lot of relationship issues that we got to figure out, and counseling and
say what?
And divorce.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on, don't put that out there.
Child support.
What the hell are you doing? There's some things I keep private, bro.
You find me in a hotel,
crazy,
off like that fence.
Wow,
on the brink of life.
It's just like random girls that I have no clue who they are.
And that is
they're my new co-host, damn it.
That is the relationship.
It's like, you know what? I got new co-hosts on the side, damn it.
That is the toxic relationship we have, man.
But we push through it. And that's how it is.
This is it, man.
That's it.
But please say your thank yous.
Yeah.
Say your thank yous.
You know what, man? Obviously, I want to send a massive, huge thank you to literally one of our day ones. One of our day ones,
Wow.
day ones.
Wow.
I got an email this past weekend and Ryan reviewed it as well. It was something of disbelief and effort, and it meant a lot to me because it really goes to show you that, like, regardless, even though we're not the biggest podcast on the planet, like the fact that we have the support enough from the little fans that we have, it speaks volumes, man, that what we're doing at the end of the day, we're still bringing entertainment to those folks out there. So, Sierra, if you're watching, thank you so much for what you did. It meant, like, it made me so happy,
Yeah,
made me so happy.
definitely.
And we wanted to announce it on this show that we're not just YouTube. We have a site, y'all. We have a full blown website now,
It's in the making.
in the making, in the
It's
with there's
still
still,
in design,
yeah,
and we haven't hosted, so it's not public yet.
yeah,
But it's getting there.
it's getting there.
It's
And
getting there.
when we get everything done, damn. So thank you.
Yeah, it's very cool, man.
Very nice. So
Very, very
sweet.
cool.
So sweet. So thank you so much for that. Ah,
Yeah, definitely. Sierra, from the bottom of my heart, and from the blank's heart, we definitely appreciate
my
you as a
cholesterol
fan,
fell
and
hard.
it's been a journey, and she's actually been there since day one, and
Literally.
listening to our old episodes and giving
Literally.
us advice, and giving us topics to talk about and
Yeah.
things like that. And we've mentioned her name multiple times on this podcast, so just wanted to say thank you. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely wonderful.
I'm just saying, man, when we get that Lifetime Achievement Award, I think Sierra should be the one to, give the speech to induct us into the Hall of Fame.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
thank you, Sierra. You mean the world to the blank. All right. Let's get this show on the road, pal. What do you want to discuss this week? Because I know what I want to start off with.
Well, we can start off with that, please.
But
Please
you
do.
had something on your head.
I was gonna say, in terms of the 187, there
Oh
was a
boy.
big company that just got killed recently.
Which one?
23andMe.
Oh, that's right.
So for
That's a big
23andMe,
one.
for those who don't know,
Yes.
23andMe has what? Did they go bankrupt, or was it just like
I believe it was
they
bankruptcy.
just didn't do well anymore?
I
Or
believe
something
they
like
went
that.
bankrupt.
So the interesting thing about 23andMe, and I'll sort of explain 23andMe to people who may not know that company.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it was worldwide.
Oh yeah, it definitely
Like
is.
worldwide, you can buy this kit. It was available on
You
Amazon.
submit your DNA.
You can get it from wherever, Walmart.
Yeah.
You can get it online.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much the sort of business case was that you as an individual, you get this package. You swab I think it's like your saliva and maybe like your nose or something like
Yeah.
that. And then you
No
put it.
semen. Just to put the record out
Wow.
there. I
I think there might have been some people who probably sent
Well,
back some
I really
stuff.
hope you
I'm
didn't
sure.
though.
I didn't.
Nah, I know you never did
I'm
that
so
stuff.
shocked.
I'm really hoping there's people out there just like,
I'm sure some Florida
it's like,
people probably
I'm
did.
low on spit today. Let me submit some. I'm like, let's not do that.
I'm sure some people submitted some absolutely disgusting stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think like as a 23andMe employee during the peak of 23andMe when it was like
They
super
definitely got some
popular,
weird
they
ass
probably got
shit.
some really weird
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't see more like Florida submits 23andMe
Is like, instead of
his own
saliva,
foot.
it's a human head.
Yeah, it's a
It's like,
human
wait, what the
or
fuck?
something like
Yeah,
that. I'm
yeah.
telling you, man.
I was like, hey, so listen, I couldn't have my saliva. I was kind of low on it this day, but I killed my dad, and here's his head.
I'm telling you, man.
So can
Some
you search the
absolute
history of our
nuts.
family, please?
So 23andMe, you pretty much get a package.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it was like. It was like $80.
It's not cheap. No.
Oh, it was more expensive
I
than
believe
that.
it's a bit. I believe it's a bit more.
Like a couple
I'm
$100 or
lying.
something like
Yeah, I
that.
think it was in the 100 range.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then you submit your DNA by like saliva or
Mhm.
however, and then you give it to them. And then within a few weeks, you send it back to them. They process all of this sort of background history from your DNA, telling you about your ancestors and how much percentage you are of certain cultures and ethnicities. And then it's just cool to have,
Yep.
realistically, right? So a lot of people do it, including some of our friends. I know
Yeah.
some of our friends submitted it. They were interested. I can see how it's interesting to want to know that stuff.
it's an interesting idea. It's a cool idea.
And unfortunately, recently the company did happen to shut down. They are, I believe, telling everybody to try and delete their data, which is the weird part about that.
Odd.
That's the weird part. I was kind of
It's a
like,
bit sketchy. It's like,
yeah,
why is it my responsibility knowing that you have my
mm-hmm.
DNA?
like, and it's weird because even if you delete that data, 23andMe probably still has it
Yeah,
somewhere. You know what I mean?
they have it in the chamber a little
So is
bit,
it like they're scared that that data is going to be like released to like the dark web or something like that?
and
Like,
then
I
they're
don't
just
get it.
gonna reproduce and clone some of these folks, their DNA,
Super weird, man.
and create an army of scammers.
Well, that's like another thing, right? If it's
Mm,
like the DNA data exists, but like with hackers and all that kind of stuff, what else can they do if they don't have, like, people like hack for credit card
sure,
information, people hack for like social
sure.
insurance numbers and all that kind of stuff. But if you're hacking for like my
Fingerprints,
23andMe,
maybe, I don't know.
like,
Grow a hand that replicates your own, and then
want to
make fingerprints.
want to know that I'm like 5%
Mm.
alien,
Oh,
or
oh, that's a good point. They could expose maybe who the aliens are,
like,
and
I don't
just be
know.
like,
It's so
"You
weird.
mutant son of a bitch!"
It's so weird. I'm just
It's
saying, like,
yeah, that's
it's a weird concept.
yeah, I that's an odd company to go bankrupt.
Hmm.
That's an odd one.
Well, I was
D-
thinking about like their business case. What else do
Yeah.
you do? How do you
What
get
can
people?
you do? Like, what
Yeah,
is the selling point? Like,
exactly.
you have to sell your
You get the
shit.
one kit.
Yeah.
Is it like you pay an annual subscription to get your results back? Do they update it every year?
I think it's just
Stuff
one
like that.
I
You know what
believe
I mean? Like,
it would make sense to do like a one and done thing, no?
if it's like, oh, hey, we double check your DNA every year, every basis for you,
We
so
just
then
found out you're also part
yeah,
Chinese.
or something like that. You know what I mean?
It's just something.
Oh, we
Hmm.
really did come from Africa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're actually 100%
I
African.
was like, whoops,
It's like,
sorry.
what?
It's
You know
like,
what I mean?
but what the hell? You had all these mixtures of other things. Like, sorry, pal. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what they do with it. I mean, yeah. What does the company do with their assets? Like, do they
I don't
sell
know.
the kits to the dark web?
Super weird, man. Super, super weird.
Yeah, but I guess if you did do 23andMe, delete your shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
So we definitely would suggest that if you did happen to do 23andMe, then delete your data, because if the company is telling you to do it,
yeah,
then you should probably do it.
I would suggest doing it.
But super odd.
Mm.
So I guess my first question, Carlos, have you ever had an interest of doing 23andMe?
I was one time very close to doing
Oh
it.
yeah.
I was
Like, what was the
extremely
story
close.
behind that?
I was just going through, I think I was reading the group chat, and I remember one of our friends was doing it and he
Mm-hmm.
found out. I'm like, the only reason why I didn't do it was like I feared I would pay the money and I get back just, well, Africa. And it's
Yeah, but
like,
you never
like I
know.
knew that. Why did I have to pay this money just to know that? But then there was like a deep side of me of like, what if there's something different?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to know. I was very close. Like my name was like in the lines and
Yeah.
everything. Like I was,
10% Korean.
yeah. Like what are the chances of
5%
that?
Japanese.
That would be swell to know. That would be like, and then I could go to my parents, like, you lying mother. No, but
Which one of your grandparents slept
yeah,
with a
which
Japanese
one of
woman?
your daddies and mommies did this shit? I was very close to hitting submit, but I didn't
Just
go
didn't
through.
do it, huh?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
Luckily, I.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically my story there. Were
I can
you
understand.
ever
No, I don't think I ever, like, it's interesting to read about other
sure?
people's thing, but I don't ever think I've had an interest myself. I
No,
don't really
you don't want to
care
know if you are black or
too much. Oh, I know I'm black.
oh my god.
And if I'm not, then I represent being
Oh,
black.
okay, crazy. All right. Well, hi, yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. Like, I've never really cared too much. I
No.
guess one day, if it was like super accessible
Mm-hmm.
and super secure, which
Mm,
nothing is nowadays,
never is.
I guess I would do it. If it was like, okay, you're going to the doctor and then you prick your blood and they're like, oh, we need to do a blood test. Oh, by the way, it's an extra $5 to do a DNA test. Would you be interested? I'm like, yeah. Like,
Okay, if it's fine, but yeah,
and then
why
they'd be like,
not?
okay, you know, your dad
he's
Is it
not your
he's
dad.
not your father or something like that? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you definitely need to have a talk.
Yeah, or something like that. Or like your
Like,
mother
so is
is
the trauma really worth the $5 at the end of
yeah.
the day?
I don't know, man. I don't know
Yeah,
about the
that's
dramatic
a good point.
aspect
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
also a good point. Finding
To
out
go to
that
my mother and like swear
it's
to
like,
her and be
hey,
like,
we're Russian, right? Like, yeah, then why? We have a whole lot of German in the
I'm
family,
telling you,
or
man.
like in my DNA.
Yeah.
It's like, you're adopted.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
sorry.
man.
Yeah, so I know I definitely get that at that aspect. That it was, I wouldn't say it's a fear of mine, but it was like, yeah, I was just like afraid of getting results that I already knew.
Yeah.
If it was something that would shock me, be like, oh, okay, that's cool,
Yeah. And
but
they can't guarantee that kind of
no,
stuff, right?
yeah. So, all right, I have some people's kids.
Love that.
One, I'm kind of conflicted, and I need your take on it.
Love that.
I'll start with the first one. Is straightforward. Some people's kids going out. As we all know, Elon Musk is working for Trump.
Yes. The Doge.
Not people are very
The
not a lot of people
Doge.
are very happy about it. Um, to all of those who own Teslas and you're protesting Elon's working for Trump by purposely damaging your Tesla, um,
Yeah, I don't know.
and also to those who are damaging others'
Yes.
Teslas
Yeah.
in protest.
That's a
I
pretty
saw one video particularly of one dude riding around with like a it looked like an ATV, but there was no like decal or anything on it.
yeah.
It was basically like looked like the bars and everything. It was just riding, and he forcefully just
Smash into a Tesla.
yeah,
That's
no
crazy.
damage whatsoever, clean,
Also,
which was very impressive.
the Tesla was built well
Yeah,
then.
I will give it that because he really just boom, and I'm like, damn, no, damn, okay, because they it only got caught because the camera on the Tesla saw it,
Oh, okay.
and he ended up getting arrested for vandalism.
Good. Good.
So
Deserves it.
you don't have to like Elon. I'm not telling you to like him. To each their own.
Yeah.
But don't damage other people's property for the guy.
Yes. Yes, do not.
Don't damage your property for the guy. You spent a lot of hard-earned money on it.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
You want to sell your Tesla?
Sell it.
You want to get rid of it?
Make sense of it.
You want to give it to somebody else?
Absolutely. Give it to someone that would. Like, give it
In
to a
protest?
Trump supporter that would love a Tesla.
Yeah.
You
do
that
something
can't
like
afford a Tesla.
Yeah.
Sell it at a discounted price.
Yeah.
Don't damage. What is damaging it gonna do?
Nothing. Absolutely
That
nothing.
just that means you're just going to take it back to the shop and increase your insurance because you're the one that damaged it.
Absolutely
It's
nothing.
dumb. It's dumb.
Very.
There's better ways to do this. And to those that are damaging others, Teslas that are not your own, folks, I get it. You want to protest. I know you're not happy, but a crime is a crime at the end of the day. Don't
Definitely.
do that.
Yeah.
Stop it. Be better. Be smarter. Okay? Ugh.
Yeah.
So some people's kids, obviously.
Definitely
So,
deserves some people's
yes.
kids.
Like, what are we doing? If you want to protest, protest the smarter way. Don't get yourself arrested over this shit. What does that do? Like, folks, you have jobs at the end of the day. God forbid you go apply for a job and they can't hire you because of your criminal past. Folks.
Super unnecessary.
Come on. All right. I'm moving on to the second one. And I
clear-
want your take on it because I feel conflicted.
Okay. I love it.
Now, I'm sure you're aware of the Stephen A. LeBron James situation.
Okay. Yes. I have an idea.
You have an idea.
I keep
So
updated
it all
from our
started-
friends.
It all started essentially. Stephen A. was sitting sidelines at the game, or courtside at
Mhm.
the game. LeBron comes up to him. Essentially, they have a little talk. LeBron goes, "Don't talk ish about my family." Stephen A. says, "I didn't talk ish about your family." LeBron's like, "No, you did." And
Interesting.
They both went their separate ways.
Wow.
Stephen A. addresses it, saying, "Yeah, basically, he didn't like when I talked shit about his family. I told him I didn't." Months go by later, and well, we go this week actually. LeBron was on Pat McAfee's show,
Yes.
basically saying, "Stephen A. talk ish about my son. He said specifically, me personally, if you want to talk about the sport, talk about the sport. If you want to talk about how he played, I wouldn't mind that at all.
LeBron said this
LeBron said
on
this.
Pat McAfee's.
That's right.
Okay, got it.
Basically, but he ended it by saying, when you take it personal, that's when I have to step in,
Okay,
which is standard for anybody.
of course. It's
Stephen
given.
A, on the other hand, addressed it and said, he's a liar. LeBron's a liar.
Damn.
That is not what happened.
Damn.
I strictly talked about the sport. He called LeBron a liar on national TV, on his podcast, and on national TV.
LeBron
LeBron,
James. The LeBron James.
arguably the greatest of all time, as
Yeah.
most people call him.
Yep.
The debate's been going on forever. Stephen A said, no, that's not what happened. I made it. I was strictly about the sport. I never took it personal. And Stephen A then said something that just, Stephen A was, the entire time I'm like, you know what? I can, at the end of the day, there's two sides to the story. I can't really pick a side on this.
Okay.
But then Stephen A said something that just,
I
he
can
said,
imagine.
and I quote, if LeBron put his hands on me, I would have swung on him. All right, let me get into this. Let me get into this. All right. I don't even have to say this, but to say that LeBron James is one of the most superior athletes on the planet is an understatement.
He's a freak.
He is a legitimate freak of nature.
Yes.
For
Literally.
20 plus years,
Yes.
he has been dominating the sport of basketball.
Yes.
He jumps, he runs. He's a force of nature. He's a freak of nature.
Literally. It's LeBron James.
I consider myself a big guy. You know, I think I can handle myself well in a scuffle or two. But I'm smart enough to know that I will not win a fight against LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's just not right.
No. Definitely.
Now,
I think it would take 5 of us
maybe
to bring
and
down
that's
LeBron
just
James.
a maybe.
And that's a maybe.
That's even just a maybe.
5, maybe 6 of us.
Now, Stephen A, I like him. He has some controversial opinions. He's entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's there for a reason.
He has been working as long as he has for a reason.
Mhm.
He's on TV for a reason. Absolutely. But to think that he even would land something on him in a fight with LeBron James is just completely laughable.
Yeah, definitely.
Stephen A, I like you, bruh. But don't let that ego kill you. All right? LeBron James would murk you in a matter of not even minutes, seconds.
Yes.
He would hurt you with minimal effort.
Agreed.
So I know you may not like him right now, and I get you have your differences with him, but don't let that kill you. LeBron James might just do a simple psh,
Yeah.
and
Karate chop.
You will not just go unconscious, you will legitimately die.
Yeah. Walks on, walks off.
With minimal effort. And then LeBron James will score 30 points, get 15 rebounds, and 10 assists that game the next day.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Stephen A, I'm not going to agree or disagree who's in the wrong here with your little scuffle there. That's between y'all. You each have your own story. But I'm going to swing on LeBron if he touched me.
Crazy.
Some people's kids.
Yeah.
Brother, don't do that. Don't do that.
Can 100% agree to that.
Come on. Come on.
Stephen A, I get it.
Yeah.
I get your whole lifestyle is around like sort of sports commenting.
Right.
I don't know if he's ever really played in any sports or anything like that, or if he's ever coached.
I believe he played in college.
Okay.
No, I believe. Yeah, I think that's.
But like he's more known for the sports commentary,
Absolutely.
sports analyst.
That's his bread and butter.
That's his bread and butter.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot, like sports analysts and he's probably, if not the biggest sports analyst that people can think of. I would think,
I
like,
would say so.
you
He's
know, like
probably
by name, not
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
not the
yeah.
best sports analyst, but maybe not like the,
By
but like,
popularity, I would say
yeah,
so.
for popularity,
Yeah,
he's definitely up there.
I would
But
say
like,
so.
I think that sometimes these like commentators slash like influencers slash like analysts, it's so easy to sit back and like criticize something
Yeah,
that you can't do.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's made a absolute prolific career, amazing.
Mhm.
But I just think that for people that don't play sports or not in the NBA, not in the NHL, not in the
Mhm.
NBA, it's really tough to like sit there and criticize people that aren't in that position. You know what I mean?
Is it tough, or you think it's
Or sorry,
easier?
it's easy.
I
Sorry,
think
it's easy. Yeah, it's
they
very
talk
easy to do
you
it.
as a fan.
Yeah,
It is so simple to talk
yeah,
shit
it's
about,
so easy to do that. So they're like,
but doing it,
yeah,
they couldn't last in their shoes.
no, definitely not. So I don't think that Stephen A has the right to be. Well, he has the right to say whatever the hell he
Yeah,
wants, but you're definitely not beating
no,
LeBron.
that you're delusional as
But I
hell.
guess he didn't say he was going to beat LeBron. He
Yeah,
just said I'm
I'm
swinging.
swinging like no. I'm thinking. Telling you. This is my opinion. You're out of your mind if you think you're gonna land something on LeBron and you think it's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, LeBron's literally like a statue.
Yeah,
That dude.
that video alone, like he's towering over
Yeah,
Stephen A.
yeah, it's LeBron James.
It's LeBron James.
Crazy.
No one thinks of LeBron James as a fighter because some people will be out of their goddamn mind to think you could fight LeBron James.
But like when the NBA had the lockout, like a ton of different NFL teams were reaching out to LeBron. They're like,
Yeah,
"Can you want to come play linebacker
and
for
he
us?" Or
considered it.
yeah, you want to come play for the NFL because they knew like
The
it's
guy's
LeBron
athlete.
James.
He's an athlete.
It's LeBron James.
He's not just a basketball. He's an
Yeah,
athlete, folks.
like him against a lot of regular people. I'm putting my money on LeBron James. Unless you're like an MMA fighter or you're like trained in the
When you're
MMA
trained, Stephen A is not trained in no goddamn
or something like
MMA.
that. But
He is
yeah,
no trained fighter.
yeah, I'm putting my money on LeBron
I'm just
James.
saying.
Putting my money on
Stephen
LeBron.
A, I'm sorry, man. I like you, dude. I do. Although I may not agree with all of your points in the sports. I like you. I think you're entertaining. But yeah, the whole I'm swinging on them thing, you should have kept that to yourself, bro.
Yeah, you take that to the grave
Yeah,
with you.
you should have just like,
No.
no. That is when people are making a joke out of you.
Yeah.
So I hope the best for you. The conflicted part is because I wasn't sure who's in the right, because I don't know. I don't want to take sides in this because at the end of the day, you each have your own story. To each your own. But you're not swinging on LeBron.
No.
Bro.
No, definitely not.
By the time you even curl up your fist, LeBron's already got you back.
Yeah.
He'll grab you by your head, he'll kiss your forehead, and freaking just like tot and kick you.
Yeah. And take your mom out to
And
dinner.
take your mom for dinner. Just to
Totally.
apologize. Like,
Yeah.
sorry I had to do that.
Yeah.
So
It's LeBron.
those are my
He
two
would have
simple
won 8-7.
oh, bro.
He would have won 8-7.
And it's in Los Angeles, so that is the code. Breaker. We got a 187 on the Lakers floor. LeBron has officially killed Stephen A. Yeah. I mean, there's
Oh
just
my
blood and
God.
splatter everywhere. And mind you, all LeBron did was just slap him.
Hmm.
And yeah, he's mushed right now.
Wouldn't
So
be good.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, some people are just so bold nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You stick behind a microphone, you say whatever you want, then all of a sudden you think there's going to be no repercussions for what you say. Some people have some fucking nerve.
Jeez.
Who the hell do they think they are?
Make me
Oh,
sick.
I have a podcast. I can say whatever I want. No. You know what? You're an asshole. You are a jerk. You're rude, and you're sitting there with your great. Oh, that's me.
Oh wow.
You know what?
Ugh.
This is awkward. You know what? We're gonna go to break. We're gonna go to break.
Ugh.
We'll be right back. And
yeah, we'll be back.
we'll be back.
All right, everybody, and we're back with another video we're gonna be commenting on. I've never seen this video before. Carl's happened to bring it up. I like her dress.
Nice dress.
It's a great
nice
video.
dress.
Great video already.
Okay. Well, you don't even know her. She could be psycho.
That's fine.
Oh. All right.
I'm a little psycho myself.
Okay.
All
right. So, I mean,
we
we established a few things already in this episode.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna tell them what the video's about, and then
All
maybe
right.
we'll talk about this off air.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right.
So this episode, the video is titled self-explanatory. The girl who friend zoned you. When the girl who friend zoned you finds out you moved on.
Damn.
Basically,
Damn.
this is the female. The male is on the bed, and we get into a little conversation. We get into the psyche of the girl and the male.
Okay.
We figure things out. Let's get
All
to the
right.
video.
Let's start.
Yep, this is definitely the dress. Right?
Can you hear it?
What do you think? Hello? How good do I look?
Oh, good. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Blake is gonna be real mad he missed date night, right?
Bestie.
Earth to bestie.
Sorry. Yeah. Blake's gonna love it.
Who are you texting?
Nobody.
Okay, well, obviously you're texting somebody.
What?
I'm texting Stephanie's friend Emily.
This girl looks built
Yes, does she?
like a brick.
Okay.
Like a brick
Why
house.
are you talking to Stephanie's friend Emily?
We've just been hanging out a couple times. Hanging out.
Really?
Uh-oh.
I thought you weren't looking for a
Whoa.
relationship.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Chill.
Well,
Hey,
I
hey,
wasn't.
hey.
No, you said that last
Hey.
week.
Well,
You were like,
hey,
I'm
she's
not
allowed
looking
to
for a
have
relationship.
feelings.
I'm a new
Yeah,
person
well,
this
thanks.
week.
I thought you said. I thought you said you like Psycho. This is Psycho, pal. You're walking into this.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh God, this
I
is
might have.
Psycho.
That was Ryan last week.
Whoa.
This is
I
Ryan
see.
this week.
Okay. You're saying she's going stepping over the
Yeah.
little boundaries a little
But
bit.
the 187.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
crazy.
Just playing. Crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Uh-oh.
I do.
Things can change.
Oh,
How long has this been
what?
happening?
Awesome.
Just a couple of weeks. She's coming over tonight
Clearly
actually.
isn't.
So
Awesome. That's so
This girl's
awesome.
tripping, man.
What?
Yeah.
Absolutely
I am
What do
tripping.
you
so
mean? They're
happy
best
for you.
friends, and
This girl is tripping. You see
Why?
the stress in her
Oh,
face.
hold on. Let's
People trying to have it all for themselves.
Oh wow, you don't know that.
I hate it.
Let's see what she's all about.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my
They
bestie's
look like
finally
they could
getting
be
some.
siblings.
yeah.
You think?
Thank God.
I think so.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's nothing serious though, right?
Sorry. What?
I said, obviously, it's
Why
nothing
not?
serious though,
What?
right?
Well,
You don't actually like her, right? You're just using
Just
her.
putting words
I
out
don't
there.
know.
Doesn't mean
I was trying
anything
to
to
take her
you.
out on a date.
I don't know. I mean, I really haven't felt like this intensely about somebody since like
Since what?
just in a while.
Uh-oh.
So
Huh. Let's do something tonight.
but aren't you
Okay.
hanging out
Hold
with
on.
Blake tonight?
Let's get wine drunk.
Yeah.
Watch a rom-com, something like that.
No. And I'd love to.
You would.
Obviously.
You
I
would
got
love
stuff
to.
to do.
It's just that
People to see.
Mm.
remember Emily's coming over tonight. So
Oh, dear.
Whoa.
Claire?
Uh-oh.
You can blow her off, right?
I mean, I guess I could, but I don't really
For
want
me?
to.
Mikey, come on. I'm
Uh-oh.
ditching Blake. We've been together for like 3 years. You've hung out with this loser, what, like one time? You can blow her off.
Yeah, but actually, I've sort of been seeing her a lot. What kind of like
That came out of
Whoa.
nowhere.
What?
Oh,
You didn't like that little
what?
reaction?
that
there?
came out of nowhere.
What do you mean? What do you mean it
I
came
was
out
all
of
shits
nowhere?
and gigs until that happened.
What?
That was crazy.
Yeah, why was that crazy?
I'm
She
just
was
saying.
shocked. She was shocked that they were dating for a
You know,
while.
me and my friends, we swear at each other, but that was,
Hold on. Maybe she
that was
just-
another level.
Maybe she was just shocked at the fact that they were such good friends and she wasn't aware that he was dating someone.
Crazy.
And she would have preferred to learn earlier.
Crazy.
You right?
When were you gonna tell me?
Wait,
So do you really like her?
do I love? I don't.
Yeah.
Do you love her?
Oh my god.
No. Yeah.
Funny, existential.
Okay. If me and Emily were hanging off a cliff, who would
Decision-making
you
here.
save?
Answer the
Both of
question.
you. I'd say both of you, obviously.
Just answer the question, Mikey.
I don't know. I'd sacrifice myself.
Aw, that wouldn't do anything.
Oh, this
Who
is
would you
worth
save?
swearing.
I don't know. I don't know.
What the fuck do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do.
I'm dangling off the side of a cliff here.
But Emily is also dangling off the
Save
side of
me.
the cliff. I'm basically choosing
Oh,
which
God.
one of you I have to kill, and that's not an easy decision.
Just let her die.
But I like her.
But you love me.
Damn. Damn.
You love me. Right?
Love you? What? No, that's.
Mikey.
Do I love you? I love
Can you
you.
pause it for a
No,
second?
what are you crazy? Somebody,
All right.
somebody,
Here's the
somebody
deal
call the
about this
crazy
friend-zoning
police,
thing.
right?
You
Everybody,
know what?
call the crazy police.
I'm not proud to say it. I've had the friend zone moment happen to me. It's sad, but not to the
Happens to the
extent
best of us.
not to the extent where I love the girl.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like it didn't work out. The date we date and it didn't work out. Now, to intentionally friend zone someone who you know is in love with you is just downright rude. It's psychotic.
Yes.
Now,
I can
she
agree.
knows that
I
he loves her. All right. And she just lets him.
She's going.
She just needs this for the ego. She
She's
just needs
giving
him
it.
to feed to her ego.
She's giving it to him.
And then when she finally finds happiness in another woman, her ego can't take it.
Crazy.
Now, I want you to. Now, this is a comedy, obviously. But this 100% can be real life.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure this has happened
This has happened.
multiple
Absolutely.
times in the world.
And
If
women
not hundreds of
women
thousands
like
of
this
times.
are evil. Men are even guilty of this. 100%.
Oh, of course.
Let's not just keep it to the women.
We're talking about a gender neutral.
Yes.
It just happens to be a woman in this
Yes.
position. It could easily
So
be
it could be
switched.
either it
The
could
video-
be vice versa, and it would
Yeah.
still be the same. That is sick and twisted. Now
Definitely.
this woman is playing this character to a T because I there's something makes me want to go through that screen and just 187 that goddamn. All right,
That is true. She's acting this very well.
phenomenal.
Yeah, very well.
So we're very well
Good,
done.
great acting.
Yes, I hope to see her do big things in the
Mhm.
future.
Mhm.
She's playing this to a T, but that's just my speech. Let's see if it works out for homeboy.
Goofball.
Because Claire's acting
This guy's
like
funny.
goofball terrorist.
Mikey.
Wee woo, wee woo. Here come the crazy police.
Mikey, you love me. I've known for like forever. So let me ask you
Oh
again.
my god.
Who are you gonna save?
Crazy.
That stupid bitch who you don't love.
See, let me stop.
Or
here.
me,
Mm-hmm.
who you're in love with.
If this was me,
Yeah.
this guy,
Yeah.
if I was in his shoes,
Yeah.
I'd be like, "You're crazy. I'm canceling on this girl. Let's do this."
Play the damn video because you are not helping my audience right now. What are you doing?
You are absolutely psycho, and I love it.
I
Let's
love
do
it.
this.
Let's go.
I don't
Break
know.
out the wine.
Literally.
Just say it.
Claire, can you not do this to me?
Just say you'd save me.
Absolutely nuts.
Because you would, right?
You know I would save you.
Good.
We'll do that. He loved it.
Good. I appreciate that. That means a lot.
Oh my God.
Great. Okay, so I'm gonna go hang out with Blake, but I'll be back in like an hour, and then we
Crazy.
can watch that rom-com.
Okay.
Just ditch her, Mikey.
Toxic.
It's what's best
Yeah.
for us.
Toxic. I
Just
love it.
downright
Okay.
toxic. What?
I love
Okay.
it.
What?
Bye.
Okay, the video ends here.
See ya.
Damn.
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 This was a short clip, but I do.
That
have
was
another
great.
One.
That was really good.
You liked it. You
That
liked
was
the
really good.
acting.
That was really
You
well
liked
done.
it? Yeah,
I like
liked it.
these like short stories that a lot of people are doing on like
Yeah.
YouTube. I think
You
there's
know, they're
there's
taking
not enough
risks.
of them.
and they're really entertaining. I was
Yeah.
watching a few of these just the past week or so.
Yeah, I like spent a lot of time within the last couple of years, like with the horror shorts on YouTube. Like there's a lot of great ones.
I've never seen one of those.
Maybe next episode I'll
Yeah.
pull one of them up. They're actually pretty crazy. I don't think we've
Really?
ever really done a horror.
How long are we talking? Like,
like maybe 5-10 minutes.
and it's like,
Oh yeah,
good.
and some of them are actually very, very well done. Yeah,
Really?
like some of the horror shorts.
I'll check it out.
So, well, you know what? I'll put that on the homework for next for next week. We'll pick a horror short
All right.
because there are a lot of good ones on YouTube, including stuff like this. So I'm really glad to
Good
see
stuff.
the
I
art.
do have one more for you since it was a shorter clip. When hold on, what is the title exactly? It is. Let me go back here. When you think the escort likes you. Yeah. This relates because we went to Vegas and we seen a ton of escorts. I want to go on the record.
Is
to
it this
say
one?
It is this one.
Um,
We want to go on the record to say we did not establish nor did we do any business with escorts in our Vegas trip.
I have no recollection of even being in Vegas,
Okay,
so I
shut
would
up,
never even
shut up,
know
shut up.
any of this.
I was in fact approached by escorts there. They are friendly, but
Americans are friendly.
yeah, Americans are friendly.
Americans are friendly in
So,
general. So
you know what? This related to me. I had a good chuckle from this one as well. But yeah, here's when you think the escort likes you.
hey, hun,
Hey, hun.
I like her bangs.
Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant the,
Hey.
Oh, right.
Talking about her hair.
Yeah.
Brian.
Jackson. Daisy Jackson. What are you doing in here all alone?
Oh, my friends are at the bar. I just haven't had much luck here tonight.
Wow,
Well,
up
looks
front.
like your luck just turned around. Do you want to get out of here with me?
You want to get out of here with me?
Who wouldn't want to?
Wait a
You're
second.
a very big, strong, handsome man.
Carlos,
What?
since you've had experience
Yeah.
and I haven't.
Well, let's not say experience like that because you're alluding as if I accepted their terms.
If we go back to the Vegas episode,
Sure.
we have definitely have some stories.
Sure.
Did they approach you like that?
I don't think they called me a big strong man.
Well, they should have.
I mean, they should have established. I think that's maybe that's why I didn't go with them.
Okay.
But they definitely were a lot more friendlier.
Yes.
You know, they
yes.
asked me about my day, like what I do for a living, how big is your,
Yeah,
but
wow.
things like that.
Missy Elliott.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, get your freak on at Club Freak On. I'm like, what? You want to do what?
Absolutely crazy.
It basically ended with I'm more of a tutti frutti guy myself. Oh.
Yeah, I am a big, strong, handsome man. Thanks.
Yeah, I would.
Do you want to head up to your room?
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down. Could you just excuse me like 1 second?
Of course. I'll wait right here.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
I am drunk and sad.
Here, boys. I gotta get out of here.
Finally cut you off.
Nice.
Very funny. No, I found a girl to go back to the room with me.
Nice.
It was the craziest thing. I'm at the
Absolute
slots,
rocket.
minding my
I
own business.
love that.
Absolute
It's
rocket.
rocket.
Comes
Just
up to me.
rocket.
And
It
she
goes
goes,
a
"Hey,
rocket.
you're so big and handsome. What do you say we go back to your room?" Just like that.
Smoke show.
Wait, who is this?
That smoke show over there.
This girl's built like a brick house.
Oatmeal.
She's not an escort.
That's an escort.
She's not an escort.
High heels, fishnet, over the top gum
You
chewing.
think just because we're in a lounge at 3 a.m. in Las Vegas that every girl who's interested in me is an escort?
Yeah.
Why did she call me a big handsome man?
Because she saw you as a potential
I was
high-paying
going-
customer.
Why didn't she come over here and call you a big handsome man?
I was going
Then
poop.
why didn't she call you a big handsome man? Am I missing something?
I was also in the bathroom.
Exactly. Couple of super ugly little boys.
Dude, I'm too drunk for this.
Hey, hun.
Corey. Dude,
Hey,
stop.
Daisy Jackson.
Getting pretty tired. What do you say we get out of here?
Yeah, I'd love to. Could you give me a second? I just gotta close out real quick, baby.
Of course, hun.
Also, can I buy you a drink?
No thanks. I'll just go wait by the slots. Typical finding another girl.
That's an escort.
Yeah.
That's an escort.
She's not an escort.
Dude, she turned down the drink because she's at work.
She turned down the drink because she wants to be fully present in our time
Are
together.
you dumb or just stupid?
Dude, like, what don't you guys
Oh.
get?
You're the strikeout king, buddy.
Every morning I wake up covered in women.
Ugh.
I'm one of those guys that when I go out to the bar, dude, I just get laid.
I personally have never seen that happen.
Whatever.
You're a high school
You
sweetheart
guys don't
until
know
like
me.
last year. Whatever.
She's
Trying to
Muffin?
make a quick buck. God damn it.
Hi, hon.
Oh, hey, Muffin. Did you just say
I'm
Muffin?
so excited to sleep in a big, fluffy bed with a big, handsome man to wrap his arms around me and keep me safe.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab it. Yeah, you like that?
I love that.
Oh, you know what? They charged me for 3 drinks when I only got 2. Can I just clear
I
this
love
up? real quick?
you.
Of course, no rush. I'll wait by the slots again, okay? Bye.
I love you. That's an escort, dude.
She's not an escort.
That's crazy. You can't see it.
How about this one? Y'all? The guy she told y'all not to worry about.
No, that's the guy you should worry about. He's gonna kick your ass.
That's her gay best friend. That guy's cool. I met him. I'm gonna meet
He's
him.
been watching us this whole time.
Okay, you know what? I'm done. All right, I don't need this. So
We
you know what I'm gonna
definitely saw
do?
a
If
few
you'll
pimps
excuse me,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna head
yeah,
up to our
yeah,
room
yeah,
and start
yeah,
the next
That
chapter
is
of my
for
life
sure.
with
That
Miss
is
Daisy
certainly.
Jackson.
Our room?
Y'all boys can walk home.
We flew here. No, don't. No,
Stop.
Don't
do that.
So, wanna go up?
Yeah, I'm ready. But first, how much money would you give me to go up to your room?
Why would I give you money?
Because I'm your new girlfriend. Don't you take care of your girlfriends?
Oh man.
You can do that. How's like 500?
Las Vegas
Oh,
PD,
this
get down on the
turn.
ground.
I was not expecting this. That's for sure. Let's go. Wow.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, in the end, he was right.
Hey,
Yes. She was not an escort.
She wasn't an escort. He was. So that goes. I think that's a message. Believe your
Yeah.
friends.
No, definitely.
Believe your friends.
Wow.
Well, that was it for this week's clips of the week. Tune in next week, where apparently we might have a few horror shows on our side.
We will definitely see.
All right. So
And we're
we'll be right
back.
back.
We are back.
We are back.
Um,
I was at La Carnita. You know who they were playing? Kanye West.
oh yeah?
Yeah. And I was like, huh.
Like
no
old
one
Kanye,
batted at
like
no
old
one,
Kanye West?
Like graduate. The song I was singing, I Wonder. They were
Oh
playing.
wow. I think there's gonna be a day where they can't play that anymore. You think? I'm
Yeah.
surprised that people are still playing it.
Same.
But didn't we go somewhere and they were playing R. Kelly?
We were at where was this?
We're at a bar recently, within like the last
it was
six
a while
months.
ago. This was
Wasn't it like the last year?
Oh god, I think this was when you were on college. We were at All Stars
Yes.
and they were playing.
Oh yes.
Ignition.
Yes.
I was. We were laughing the entire time. Like,
Oh, yeah, and we,
like literally the entire time.
We met
the
that
song
dude
was
that
on.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, and we looked at their table. He looked at us. And he just like started giggling.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was just like, "Whoa, my god!"
Trying to eat my wings here, man.
You know, and we were just laughing. Yeah, that was phenomenal. That was.
So hey, I guess you can play Kanye.
Hey, I guess if you play it, no one will bat an eye to it. It's Trump's America at the end of the day.
God.
Speaking of these tariff wars getting
Yes.
a bit more serious.
Yes.
The auto world is
Auto
feeling
industry.
it.
Yeah.
Japan is the same. You know, all hands on deck. It's going to get serious.
That's unfortunate, man.
That's sad. That is
super
sad.
unfortunate.
It's unfortunate that he doesn't see the impact that it will have on his own country.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
what's
yes.
truly sad.
Yeah. I think one of the cool Canadian things that actually happened recently since the tariffs I think have been announced is that we recently put in a new change to our EI program. That is ensuring that if you, I believe, are affected by the tariffs
Yeah.
in some sort of way, where you're getting let go, lack of work,
Yeah.
whatever it may be due to Trump, then the Canadian government sort of got you in a sense where you're going to be automatically qualified for EI if it happens after April 1st.
Oh, interesting.
So normally, I think it's like all if you're fired with cause or something like that, if you have some sort of notice or relation to being let go or the lack of work due to a tariff issue, whether you're in the auto industry, whether you're in the aluminum industry or whatever it may be, the Canadian government will put you on EI automatically, I'm pretty sure, starting April 1st. So I was reading some stories about it because people are saying like, oh, like I'm actually being let go from my industry March 28th. Then it's just like, okay, wait a couple days, then apply for it. So great thing by Canada. Love to see it.
Solid. Because they know.
Great decision
Like,
making.
it's like
Yeah, man, they know like it's gonna definitely harm.
It's gonna fucking
Yeah.
ruin a lot of jobs. Like it's gonna
like tons,
livelihoods
like,
of
absolutely
many
tons.
people, and it sucks. And
Like,
it's no fault because they know it's no fault of their own. It's just
Yeah.
that the politics is getting in the way of their livelihood, and
Yep.
it's so shitty. But
Yep.
it's good for Canada to standing on business for their people.
Yeah. So for anyone that is affected, that happens to be listening by the tariffs in any sort of way, EI does got you. Please look into it. I believe it's April 1st is the effective date. We know a lot of people are being affected even earlier than that.
Yeah.
But if you can sort of, or if you do need to wait in a sense, because you may not think you go get approved for it, then wait until April 1st and then apply. I'm pretty sure that's the ruling for it. But yeah, unfortunate, man. Like the auto industry is so big in Ontario. Like we
Massive.
have like
We have a
being so
Toyota
close to
plant
Detroit,
here.
the Toyota plant. We have the
Honda
Ford
plants here.
Oakville. We're actually Trudeau put in the start building the
That's
battery
right.
plant.
That's right.
So where you start getting the EVs and stuff like
That's
that. Like a lot of
right.
this stuff gets sort of put on hold,
I totally forgot about
or
that.
just a major issue in the future coming from it. So it's like anybody in this industry right now that is being affected by tariffs, which is a lot of people. Absolutely terrible, and hopefully we can figure something out.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Yeah, but good luck to all y'all out there
Yeah.
that's affected by the tariffs. We hope you get back on your feet, and it's such a shitty situation.
Yeah.
And it's sad to say, but it looks like it could get worse from here.
Definitely.
And that's really bummy.
Yeah, so definitely look out to that. And like honestly, America, man, like I think that
it's sad because I think it's gonna, for America, it's the only way they're gonna realize how bad it is for them is when it actually happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they think on pay. Oh, speaking of America,
yes, I was
you
going to bring that
exactly
up.
what
I was
I'm
going to bring that
up.
up.
My
Yes.
God, Ryan, you and I have a group chat.
Yes, group chats are a thing.
Group chats are a thing
of modern day.
Very close friends.
Since BBM,
yeah,
since MSN group chats,
a massive.
We've had group
20
chats
plus years. We're talking
for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
You think we would have mastered the group chat economics?
Here's the thing, Ryan. Group chats have always been a thing. You talk shit amongst your peers. You can say whatever you want because you're comfortable around the friends that you speak to. Absolutely fine.
Share funny videos.
Yes.
Talk
even
about
when you bring in a new
memes,
member,
bring in events.
Even when you bring in a new member,
Yeah.
you talk to them a bit before you add them.
Yes.
You're wondering, what, is this guy cool enough?
Yes.
But you know what? This person's cool enough, bring them in. That's it. And we know that we trust the person enough to know, hey, whatever we talk about here, it's a secret.
Yes.
Please don't reveal it.
Yes.
Now, if I'm a government official and I work for the government and I'm talking about some top secret shit that if this goes out to the public would implicate us and really ruin our reputation.
Yes.
The last thing I'm going to do. Listen, even if I invite just a regular citizen, that would be a no-no. But what did America do this past week, Ryan? They invited a journalist.
Crazy.
A journalist of all, literally the worst case scenario for adding someone to a group chat, and they did it.
Yes.
You mentioned it earlier. MSN, BBM, WhatsApp, and group chats have always been a thing.
Always.
My thing is, with group chats, there are multiple steps you have to go through to add someone to the chat.
Yes. Yes, there is.
It's not like oops, I added you by mistake
It's at
thing.
least 3 or 4 clicks.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. If the person shared the same name with someone, I'd be like, okay, I can understand. But that wasn't the case here.
Yes.
That was not the case here. America, I'm genuinely, it's literally a joke now.
Yes.
Now, Trump going into politics was like, okay, haha, that's funny. I'm talking about the first term. Like, this is a great reality show. This is entertaining. I'm laughing now.
Yes.
Now this time around, between the tariffs, And this shit,
Yes. Crazy.
I think I'm more stressed for America than they are. And that's saying something.
Crazy. Absolute craziness.
Now, you read the messages?
I read some of them, and I listened to a news article
Mm.
about them talking about some of what they said, but I didn't like fully deep dive into it. But from my understanding, it was like bomb plans,
Yep.
war plans, and them being like,
shit that should the public has no
you
reason to
think
know.
that the most powerful government in the world will have its own private
Or at least keep tabs as to
application, yes, or even just keep tabs as to who can add. There's
who. And
passwords to
Ryan,
add,
and you're not sugarcoating it. We're
No.
talking about the most secure government on the planet.
Yes. Would have their own messaging system.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Go to Zuckerberg, go
Yep.
to Bezos, go to Elon, and be
They
like,
have
make
literally
me.
have their team is filled
Yes.
with some of the most advanced technological people on the planet.
And they were using an app that you and I can get today.
Mhm.
Crazy. To message each other.
And here's my thing. If we're talking about something as serious as bombing
Mhm.
another country
Yes.
or an environment,
Yes.
emojis to react,
Crazy. That is one of the most unprofessional things I've seen.
it was a fist bump, the
Yeah.
American flag, and fire.
Crazy.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah.
You officially lost it. Officially lost it.
And we're only in the first year. It's not even been a year
It's
yet.
been a few months.
It's not even been a year yet.
Has it even been a quarter yet?
No.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't even been 3 months.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Absolute knocks. Doesn't make no sense.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I have no hope.
It's legitimately if it gets any worse than here, then it's truly the end of America as we know it.
This is the end of the powerhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Canada might do it. We might take over. I think we might be the number one.
I'm hoping USA becomes our next province, man.
That would be something.
Our next territory.
The irony would be fascinating.
God, man.
I genuinely don't know what to say. I'm speechless. A third some people's kids.
Definitely.
Definitely. My thing is, you have all this goddamn security. Like the most secure building on the planet is in your country. Yes. You have all of these people who are who specialize in technology on your side. And you could even think once who is in your group chat. Even just discussing plans via, or the fact that you would discuss bombing plans via messaging app is beyond me.
Crazy. And not even like a secure messaging app that's only made for American government agents. It is an app's called Signal. You and I can go download it today from my understanding.
It'll be on our phone in just a few minutes.
It is a very simple example of the lack of realness.
My thing, Ryan, if you and I, if I'm the president of a country and you're one of my, people on my team, and you message me about if you did a dumb thing, like message me about a bombing thing, I'm firing you
on WhatsApp.
Like I'm firing you almost instantly.
Yes.
What are you doing? Yes. You made a dumb mistake. If you want to talk about something as sensitive as that, let's go to they have a war room.
You bring me into a war room.
They literally have a room for that.
Yes.
Talk to me there.
Crazy.
But no. When I read that, I legitimately thought, okay, this is a joke. I legitimately thought it was a joke.
America.
It took me minutes to generally see that it was real.
So from my understanding, I think the White House is actually denying it as well.
They're playing it down.
Saying it's
like
fake.
Guys, mistakes happen. No.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen. I spill a drink. That's a mistake.
The funny thing,
I reversed my car into someone. That's a
yeah,
mistake.
it's an accident.
Yeah.
You know,
I apologize. We go through insurance. I move on. If I spill something, I
Yes.
wipe it up. I clean it. We move on.
yes,
Discussing completely very secretive things about the government via messaging app. No, you have to think about doing stuff
Yes.
like that before you do it.
yes, yes.
Don't do it. Keep it on the face to face. No?
Oh, agreed.
I mean, anyone with common sense would know that.
Yeah.
I thought.
In every single movie that we've ever seen from like Hollywood, when there
Yeah.
are war plans going on,
Go to the war.
they call them and go, "You need to show up to this building
Yeah.
right now." We talk about this in person.
That's it.
That is the way to do it.
That's how you do it.
There's no texting back and forth.
Yeah.
There's no communication over.
I'm
lines.
sorry, I can't be at the war room today. Let me message you. No. That's what Zoom is for. We'll go
Crazy.
to the war room and we'll Zoom it. We'll Zoom it there.
Crazy.
I mean, Ryan, the fact that we're talking about the government, this is the government, the U.S. government doing this. That is just insane to me.
Insane.
It's like, is this real life? What is this?
Americans, man. These are the people you have running your country.
Huh, my God.
Absolute nuts.
And you expect me to believe that this tariff idea is a good idea after this shit? Oh, my days in heaven. What are we doing? You know what? Funny enough, they were just making, some dude in the American government was making a joke out of this. He was holding up a cue card with those emojis.
Mm-hmm.
So just be like,
okay,
hey,
yes.
so every time you guys make a good point, I'm just going to hold up this cue card.
Jeez.
Instead of saying something. Because even he knows it's a joke. And I was reading one of the comments and it goes, is this a Monty Python skit? And
Honestly.
someone replied, me every time I read a headline this week.
Yes. 100%.
Like it's getting to,
yeah.
like Ryan, now it's like I want to laugh, but it's not.
Yeah,
This is genuinely not a funny
thing.
thing.
It's getting too much.
It's not
too much.
like it's not even supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Like what the hell is going on, guys?
I don't know.
It's not even my country, and I'm being like, guys, what the shit?
Yeah, we're just the neighbor.
We're just a neighbor, and we're just like, you need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, what are we doing,
Yeah.
guys? Like, go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, yeah, no, I get it. You're going to be like, oh, something like this can never happen again. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
But it speaks volumes to the fact that, like, if you make a mistake like that, then you need to look over everything and be like, oh, maybe we can reconsider stuff like this. And maybe the tariff thing isn't as bad.
God, man.
Because right now, you're doing this whole tariff shit. Who's taking your side on this?
Nobody.
Literally, look at all these countries that are just like, don't do it. It's a bad idea.
Yep.
We're not even just like, we don't want to, impose tariffs back, but now you're putting us, you're leaving us no choice. Every single country that's looking at this should be like, guys, what are you doing?
Yeah. It looks bad from like a security perspective. It looks bad from just an ops perspective, and I'm sure that all of the other countries that are looking at America right now are laughing.
Yeah.
They're like, these guys don't even have a secure route on how to communicate with each other.
100%.
Like, how does Donald even have any sort of reputation or any sort of control on what gets into the White House, what gets out of the White House, who's communicating what? He really doesn't have that hold or stronghold on the government the way that you think government should be. So extremely embarrassing, man. If I was an American, I would feel extremely embarrassed about it's a really bad part of history to live through.
And I thought the Zelensky thing was peak. Like, okay, it can't get worse from here.
It's like, no.
And now we're this week, and now look at what we're doing.
It's almost like he's doing this stuff on purpose.
I genuinely, you know what? There's a part of me that I'm like
he's like, I'm just trying to bring down
America. I'm like, please tell me this is not like a troll thing that he's trying to like get attention from the world for.
Some Thanos.
Like, I get it. Like, dude, it was funny like the first term, but come on, this isn't. It's not even. It's embarrassing now.
Crazy.
It's sad and embarrassing.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about what's going on in Toronto. Blue Jays is back.
Blue Jays are back. I'm wearing the shirt.
Look at in
Baseball
support.
season is back.
In
We happen to
support.
take a bad loss today, but
A
it's
rough one.
okay. We'll be back. Actually, I was reading a new article about the stadium. We opened up a new section. I believe it's called Section 328.
Ooh.
And it is on the ground floor of the field. So you can, I think it's only standing seats and a couple of bar seats that you can get, but it's not seeking above it. You're not looking down at the field. You're literally on the level of the field.
Oh, so you're like
on
face-to-face view.
It's almost like where the old bullpens used to be, where the pitchers would be practicing. They must have moved it.
Oh,
But now there's
okay.
a bar area. There's like a caged up area that you can watch the game at field level, which is
Damn.
absolutely crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. I think tickets for today's game for that section were about $115, which isn't terrible. It's not terrible.
Not terrible.
You know
at
what I mean?
all.
You can still go see a game like
Yeah.
right there, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I definitely think I'm gonna take advantage. But yeah, definitely see if you can go get a Jays game this year. The tickets are gonna be cheap. We're not the greatest this year. We're in the middle of trying to sign Vladdy to a big contract. But yeah, definitely go
didn't
support the
re-sign
Jays.
ya?
No, not yet.
Oh, let's hope
We're
so.
looking to offer him a big contract. So
Let's
we'll
hope
see.
so. Let's
He's
fingers
our
crossed.
hero.
He's our guy. He's our guy. We
Yeah.
can't lose another hero, you know. So
I
here's
read
to hoping.
I read something in the news the other day
Mm.
though, but it was about the coolest city in Canada. And I know that we always have like the best cities in Canada,
Yes.
like
Safest.
the safest, the most cultured,
Right.
the best food,
Right.
all of that kind of stuff.
But the list is now
This
coolest.
was the coolest by
Okay.
Narcity. I think it's Narcity Toronto.
Narcity.
Or Narcity, the company, the
Yeah,
media
okay.
company.
I know Narcity, yeah.
So they named, guess what city the coolest in Canada?
Number one.
And I only read number one because I didn't look at the other ones because I was already, I was already,
Well, okay. I'm the coolest. Vancouver.
You got it.
Really?
That's what they got.
Yeah.
They named Vancouver the coolest city in the world in Canada.
Yeah.
Which I can like.
You know what? I wanted to say Toronto, but at the same time, I'm like, no. I think they're gonna.
We're not that cool, man.
We're not that cool. We're some
Drake.
I mean,
Drake and the Kendrick thing bumped us down a
we
level.
bumped it, not even that. Like, bro, just go on the subway and hear some of these kids talk. You just know we are not that cool.
That is 100% true.
Right?
Yes.
Like, how are you gonna say a city where we live in? Yo, fam, what's good, dog? You're forward, my youth.
Have you seen the Channel 5 segment where he comes to Toronto?
Yes.
And then he interviews that one dude that got shot or something like that. He's like some rapper from Toronto and he gets shot.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, what's his name? I forget his name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That is the epiphany of why we're not the cool. Why we're not the coolest.
Yeah, why would I mean he's not really making it look good for us. No. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Channel 5 will allow us to show stuff, but maybe for next episode
maybe
we'll try to get a clip
Yeah.
of that as well.
I hope so. Channel 5, let's be cool with us, please.
We're
but
not,
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. I think talk like that is gonna keep us from the number one spot for a little bit.
Yes,
I get it. But
no offense to him. I'm glad that he's okay.
Yeah.
He's a rapper. He made it. Go listen to your music. Go listen to his music if you need to.
Go support.
But I don't think that's helping our cause.
If you guys watch the Channel 5 clip, you'll know exactly. I forget his name, but you know who you are.
Oh.
But yeah. Vancouver being number one. I haven't been. I heard it's I heard it's basically here.
Yes. It's pretty much like from my. I've never been either, and I'm supposed to be going this year.
Oh, that's right.
For work.
Yeah.
I'll supposedly be there in October, so we'll definitely have an episode on that. But from my understanding, it's exactly like a Toronto, but they have the sea and nicer weather because the weather, they don't really get like harsh winters at all. Like they'll get a little bit of snow here and there, but it's not anything close to what we get here. And we had a pretty harsh winter this winter.
We had a rough one.
But yeah,
snow today.
Yeah, it snowed today.
What the hell?
I'm telling you.
And it's supposed to be freezing rain tomorrow night
Yeah.
into Saturday.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Almost April.
Crazy.
So,
Lame.
but yep, Vancouver. I guess shout out to Vancouver.
Shout out
You
to
guys got the
Vancouvers.
coolest city in Canada, and
Each their own.
we're gunning for the belt though.
Yeah. We're
Carlos
coming
and
for
I-
that spot.
Carlos and
you
I
know,
are-
we're gonna make the Toronto talk cool again.
We're gonna
damn
make
it.
cool again.
We're gonna make it cool again.
Yeah, we're gonna get T-shirts made. Make Toronto cool
I'm
again.
gonna make a hat. Make Mandem cool again. Done know. You done know, fam. Like, what does your hat mean, bro? Yo, fam, on a big man thing. Yo, mans are saying that Vancouver is cooler than Toronto. I'm like, yo, that's a was thing still. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make Mandem cool again. You don't know.
My God.
But speaking of Narcity and shit, shout out to, I mean, not even shout out, but sorry to hear about BlogTO's founder
yes,
who he got fired from his own company.
yes,
He founded
Crazy.
the company and he got fired from it.
crazy.
I don't know the story behind, but I'm hearing rumors it was budget cuts
That's crazy.
from your own company.
Like, so I've always heard of like, and I've seen this actually happen in my own industry,
Yeah.
where the originating people eventually get pushed out by like a board of directors or something like that.
That's crazy.
So like if you originated the company and the company becomes so successful that you have all these people that are on this board, you may not be part of it, but you're literally one of the founders and owners of it at a certain point. They can push you out. They can vote to get you out of the
That
company.
is a thing. That is a rule.
If you are not the vision of the
Mhm.
future's company. So then in particular, BlogTO, the CEO, I don't know what his position was or how many shares he owned
yeah,
in the
but
company.
he was the founder.
But
like,
the founder,
yeah,
you then can get pushed out
Absolutely.
due to stupid corporate politics. And that is the worst part about corporations, I
now
think.
there's some situations where I under.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Vince McMahon.
Okay, yes, yeah.
Now that's understand.
Yes,
like
yes,
he
yes.
had that controversy and he got put fair.
Yeah. I would
But in this circumstance,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah, he's just a media guy.
yeah.
It's a media company. It's not like he was like, I don't know, maybe there's some stuff that's gonna come out about him being like a fucking
Wild
R. Kelly fanboy or something.
Abercrombie and Fit. Did you hear about Abercrombie and Fitch guy?
No, I didn't.
The CEO and founder. So sadly, I wish I talked about this sooner. But yeah, they were saying that the models that he was hiring, he raped them.
Oh my God, that's messed up.
And yeah, he's right now in trial for that shit.
Oh, it was like the same guy, Nygaard, Peter Nygaard.
Similar to that.
Very
but no,
similar
but
to
these
that.
were dudes.
I don't see the difference.
Well, Nygaard was raping females.
We don't know that.
Oh, no. The lawsuit
I
says
once worked for Nygaard.
Oh,
No,
my days.
I'm just playing. I'm playing. That's a terrible joke. But no, but yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
That's super.
And
super
I'm
messed
like,
up.
whoa. That bad. I knew it. Like I only heard about Abercrombie and Fitch being like sketchy like until very recently. I'm like, damn, they were that bad.
Power, man.
Holy, it
Power
gets
messes
to your
you
head.
up. It
The
really-
money
like P.
gets to
Diddy.
you.
Like look at P. Diddy.
Look at him. You
You
know,
know
he
what I
got
mean?
bored. Then he made all those parties. He's like, hey,
Yeah.
you know what? Let me record this and hold it against you for future reference.
I'm telling you, man.
Dave Chappelle made a joke. He's like, Diddy has RICO charges by himself, which is kind of unheard of
Yeah.
because usually it's like a group thing.
Yes.
But to get RICO charges by yourself, this says a lot.
He is the RICO charge.
Yeah.
He is the RICO
He's
charge.
getting
yeah.
like that's crazy. So, oh boy. But yes, moving on. What were we talking about? What were we talking about before? Oh yes, BlogTO. Yeah. We don't know the circumstances, but I can only imagine what the story is like if the founder is pushed out of his own company.
I'm like, there are certain circumstances, like Carl's saying, like I'm sure that like when we're talking about even like Tesla now,
Yes.
I'm sure that the board of directors are probably trying to get him out as the CEO for the better,
Considering the
considering the whole thing that's going on,
Yeah.
for the better of Tesla in itself. Like Tesla's getting a really bad rep,
right
supposedly, and I don't have the
people hitting their cars and
people
shit.
hitting their cars, like the statistics of like sales dropping in like all the major
There's
things.
rumors
like,
about the Cybertruck. Like it's like falling apart for some of the owners.
like that kind of stuff.
Mm.
People are now rioting against Tesla dealerships. Like Tesla in itself is still a business that still employs people that pay for job, or like, they put money into the economy. They're trying to feed their family and all that kind of stuff. And then you have this bad rep of Elon,
Yeah.
where it's like, man, this guy's literally ruining our image as a company. So
We
it's
get
like,
you're the founder. We know you're the CEO, but
I would 100% understand if the board of directors try to push Elon out of Tesla in the next bit of time, or if he steps down, like, quote unquote,
right,
just to save Tesla in
right,
itself.
right.
But it's a little bit tough because, like, maybe the damage is done,
Mm.
and maybe that's. I don't think what happened with BlogTO guy, because I don't think he did anything bad. I don't know anything
There's
about
no
him.
news about it. We don't know for sure.
But
the rumor was budget cuts, is what they're saying.
But yeah, that's the crazy aspect of like this whole corporate culture that we go into, and I don't want to jump too much into it because the episode's about to end. But just absolute craziness.
Nuts. Well, that's it for this week's episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, as always, like and subscribe on YouTube. Tell your friends. Website coming soon. Listen to podcasts wherever available: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google. Blah 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 blah. I'm Carlos.
I'm Ryan.
Thank you for tuning in as always, and don't forget, fill it in. Fill it in. Have a good weekend. Fill it in. God bless. Fill it in. Fill it in.
Peace, everybody.
Deuces.